The other day, I was on the hunt to find something new to play when I stumbled across this gem. Carrion. The concept immediately grabbed my attention. A reverse horror game where you become an amorphous creature of unknown origins, stalking and consuming those who imprisoned you. It sounded freaking awesome, so I decided to give it a try. And let me tell you, it was pretty sick. Carrion thrives on its unique premise. You control a shape-shifting biomass creature, slithering through vents, devouring scientists, and growing more powerful as you escape an underground facility. I think overall it took me several hours to complete the game, and I will say, one thing that never got old was moving around. Crawling through ducts, going underwater, clinging to ceilings, climbing up and down walls. It's freaking awesome. The combat is super fun as well. It's very chaotic and pretty brutal, but at the same time, very rewarding. I mean, there's nothing like sneaking up on one of the scientists, grabbing him with your tentacle, and slowly putting him into your mouth to get devoured. It's pretty awesome. There are other really unique parts of the gameplay that I think are worth mentioning, like being able to grow or shrink in size to be able to solve certain puzzles or get to certain areas. As you progress throughout the game, you're constantly growing and unlocking new abilities, such as being able to shoot webs or grow armor, and that keeps the game pretty fun. As far as the game's story goes, I kind of wish I had more. I mean, it's an awesome idea, don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of a sucker for story. I wish I knew more about maybe how the creature was created or what the scientists were trying to do. Were there other experiments, that sort of thing. But I guess that's not really the point of the game. It's probably more just to have fun obliterating people in different gnarly ways. Which I did. I had a lot of fun. Another thing worth highlighting is the game's design. The visual design and sound design are top notch. The detailed animations of the creature's movements and the gory deaths of its victims, they're freaking awesome. And all the sound design throughout the game really adds to the whole experience. The soundtrack is amazing. There was one thing though that I did have a problem with, and that was being able to navigate in the underground facility. There wasn't a map. And the whole thing's connected together like a maze, so it became pretty confusing and frustrating at times. There was one time where I accidentally backtracked too far into a previous area and had no idea of how to get back to where I was to progress the story. I just kind of got stuck going in circles for forever. I finally gave up and had to go online and look at a user-generated map to try and figure out where to go next. But other than that, it was a totally awesome game. I would definitely recommend it to anyone, especially if you enjoy creative indie games, atmospheric horror, or unique gameplay mechanics. For me, it was a refreshing twist on the horror genre, letting you play as the monster while exploring a beautifully grotesque world. Its unique gameplay and atmosphere make it an unforgettable experience. For any horror or indie game fans out there, Carrion is a must play.